Now, I want to get in your mindset real quick. So you were somebody during the pandemic, you're like, the world is about to end. I got to go send people Lysol and all this kind of stuff like this. And then after that, at some point, well, technically we're still in it, but at some point you started filming the Wanda Sans video. And like, what was that experience like being back on set, recording the video to the song that you put out?
It was dope. It was dope. See that song right there, like it kind of wrote itself. It's a little it's a little vulgar and it got a little edge to it, and I didn't want to fix it up because it wrote itself. Like I just went in the booth, heard the beat, and I was like, my mama told me you gotta slow down. And whatever came out, I was like, wow, that's hot. I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah.
And it was just me thinking about when I was a kid and my mom would tell me in Spanish, she would tell me, se te dan, le dan pa atrás. And that means if they hit you, you better hit them back. You pick up a brick, you pick up a stick, I don't care, but you better not come home and tell me that they beat on you. And if I would come home with a black eye, a swollen lip or something, she'd grab me by my ear and walk me down the block and knock on the parents' door and be like, my son is gonna fight your son right now. That type shit. So my mom was crazy, man. She was a gangster. And so that's, you know, is a metaphor. Is a memory I had of my mom, and that's how it came out. And I decided to leave the song as is. I pulled up to the studio to shoot a scene for the video, and Dre was there. You know, Dre is my brother for many, 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 many years. We've created so much music together. And so I asked him to hear it and give me his opinion, and he heard it. He told me it was fire, and I asked him, "You want to jump on it?" He was like, "Hell yeah, I'll jump on that." And so, you know, a few days later, he sent his verse, and a few days after that, we decided to shoot the visual, and the rest is history. It's sort of like a buzz record. You know what I mean? So.
Let me tell you something. I love how ride or die you guys are. Like, you've been working with Dre and Cool and Dre for years, and even Fat Joe, you know, releasing his new music, you hear Cool and Dre all over again. It just reminds me of like the 2000s again.
Yeah, I met Cool and Dre. Khaled introduced them to us in 1999. We were walking the strip on South Beach. It was Memorial Day weekend. It was crazy out there. It was a bunch of people singing, and you know, they introduced Cool and Dre to us, and we was walking around, and there were people singing and rapping, and everybody was, you know, showing their talent off. And I just opened up my mouth to drink. I was kind of drunk and being a young kid on the first time in Miami and just having fun. And Dre looked at me and was like, "Yo, bro, you really sing?" Yeah, he was like, "You really, really sing, like for real." And I was like, "Yo, thank you, bro." And one thing led to another, and they said they made music. And so they sent me a bunch of beats and stuff like that, and pre-recorded records, and I let Joe hear them. And one thing led to another. We took Cool and Dre to New York City to work on my album. They were supposed to stay for like a week, 2 weeks. They ended up staying for like 6 months and became family.